Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be going through a December daily foundation page process, and this is, I think, my favorite foundation page I've made so far. It's pretty small and simple, but I'm really excited about it. I was a little bit inspired by a page that Allie Edwards did a couple years back where she made like a tag grid, and she did it on a 6x8 page, I believe. So this is like a 4x6-ish sized piece of paper, and I'm using different pattern papers on top and a piece of, not acetate, a piece of vellum in the center. And my plan is to make like a little, kind of like they're hanging, almost like a banner. That's what I was thinking. So kind of like a banner. And so I picked this random background paper that has some winter foliage, and then I have like a little bit of a red paper, a green paper, and then the gold stars vellum, and there's my head. So I just cut one of these little tags out the size I liked and the shape I liked, and then I used that as a template for the rest of it so that they would all be the same size. And I backed each of them with just a plain piece of white cardstock, and I'm thinking I will put a piece of journaling on one, a photo. I think I'm going to do a photo behind the vellum, and then maybe another journaling on the other, another photo on the other. It depends on what story I end up telling with this spread. But yeah, so right now I'm attaching the white backing to the pattern paper, and I'm just doing one thin strip of red line tape, and I'm going to fold that top strip. You'll see what I do. It's kind of hard to explain. Just so that it's an open and closed little flap. So I'm going through and just adhering all of these guys together, and I'll speed this part up a little bit extra because it's just not that exciting. Okay, so I've got them all attached, and I was going back and forth trying to decide if I wanted to add some rickrack to the top of them or some stitching. Here's my beautiful messy head again popping in. But I ultimately decided not to do that. It's something I could add on later on in the process when I'm actually working on it during December. But for now, I'm just going to leave them as is. And what I'm doing off camera is I'm bending back like maybe 1/4 of an inch of the topper paper, the pattern paper. And my head is, you guys are just getting a lot of head shots. And I'm using a bone folder to create a little crease that's the same along the top, so that way the little pattern paper can fold up from the rest of the backing, and that way it's like a flap. So it's a cute decorative look when you're looking at it, but then you flip it up to see the whatever's behind the flap. And then I'm kind of just arranging it in what the orientation is going to be, and I want it to look like a little swooping banner type thing. And then I'm going to end up adhering them all down. And I don't know if this is weird, but I use a glue stick all the time. I think that adhesive rollers are so expensive, and they're also really wasteful. Like, it's just so much plastic waste. So I don't always use them. I honestly don't even have one right now. And I use a glue stick, which is probably not like archival safe or like super strong, but I don't really have any problems with it, and it's just really cheap and easy. So I just don't ever see anyone else using a glue stick, but here I am, just being different, so unique. But yeah, so I'm gluing these all down, bumping my camera a bunch. With these more specific, like intricate, not really intricate, but like specific orientation type pages, I get really like into it physically, like my face gets closer to the page to see what I'm doing. And so I end up bumping my camera and sticking my head in the frame a lot. But anyway, so I get the orientation the way I like it. And I'm just kind of adjusting things, picking it up, moving it around. And I honestly 2 seconds ago thought that it looked great, but apparently past me did not think it was good enough. I mostly just wanted the angle to look consistent. I didn't want one of the outer ones to be more turned up than the other. And this is the basic layout. And I already punched the holes, so I'm using a 2-ring album for this year, and so I punched the holes already so that way I wouldn't run into problems with that. And then I decided to use these little gold brads, they're little glittery gold star brads, to kind of be on the edge of each corner, and I'm just using my poker tool. I poked the holes in for all of them, and I think this is like the most adorable little touch. It makes them look like they're attached on a line and just kind of brings them all together, and I just love this. It's so cute. So looking back, it probably would have been smart to not adhere these down yet, and that way it'd be easier to like print the journaling and attach the photos before they're all like glued to the page, but I was way too excited and wanted to get this put together, so I didn't end up waiting. I just went for it. And the other thing I couldn't wait for was the number. So I haven't really put a number, I don't think, on any of my layouts yet, and I was just looking at one of those Tim Holtz tokens, debating if I wanted to add one of those, but I ended up deciding I wanted to add a number to this page, and I don't like adding numbers ahead of time because it's like limiting me too much or being too constricting. So I just decided to add a number to this because I had a perfect idea that I really wanted to do, and I just wanted to see how it would look all together. So I end up adding a number, I think a number 14, but it's fine. I don't have a plan for the 14th, so it's just whatever it is, and if it's really a problem, I can switch it and just move the numbers, but I just wanted to have it down so I knew what it was going to look like and I didn't forget. And now I'm looking through a bunch of different stickers to try and find a way to like embellish it a little bit. It's pretty simple and clean. I might add some other embellishments to it later on, but right now it ends up being pretty simple. So I'm just looking at these puffy stickers. I love those puffy stickers. They're adorable. I don't know if I don't think I end up putting that down. Oh, maybe I do. I literally don't remember having that down. Apparently it's down. Little tree. And I kind of wanted to incorporate the color that was on the other flag. So that one is a red flag or has red embellishment. So I wanted to add a green embellishment. And then the green one, I add something that has a little bit of red on it. I think I had that ornament from this paper pack. Yeah. And that just gives it a little pop of red. So it just kind of ties it all together. And eventually I will get to adding that number, like I was saying. But overall, this layout came together pretty quickly, and I really, really love it. I also love the size of it. So here's the glitter stickers. They're like foam, puffy glitter stickers that I end up adding. But yeah, I like the size of this page a lot. It's really small, but I think it's cute. It will keep the story concise, not allow for 100 pictures. And I also think that the back side will be fun. I think I'm just going to do a full page photo on the back side of it. So we will see what ends up happening, but that is pretty much it for this layout. I don't think I add anything else. And I go back thinking maybe I'll add the rickrack. I might add it. I might stitch it later on, but we'll see when it comes to actually December. But I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little foundation page, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.